Does it feel like you've done everything you can possibly do for your SEO and your Google business profile for your small business and you don't know what to do next? Well, that's what we're going to talk about in this video. My man David reached out and he said, help me with my GBP. In case you've been watching my recent videos, that's exactly what my call to action is. And so I want to help David out. Here's a little background. The clinic is a massage therapy and acupuncturist clinic, and as you can see from the organic search traffic, they are absolutely crushing it. Now, I will say that this is much different than a lot of the other videos we've had because this is a clinic in a metropolitan area. This is Vancouver, British Columbia, which has a population over 600,000, similar in size to, say, Portland, Oregon, if you're from the States. But 7,000 monthly visitors on a site? They have to be crushing it, right? What's our man worried about? Well, when we search massage therapy Vancouver, they actually don't even show up in the top 10. Where are they at? Where are they? They're actually not there at all. And that's exactly what David said. He said, why am I not seeing my site on Google Maps at all? But then if I make one switch, they show up in the map pack and they show up number three in the organic search results. This time for RMT, which stands for registered massage therapist. And actually, if you look, that gets a little bit more search volume per month, but we're missing out on keywords. So even though they've tapped out most of what they can do for SEO, there are still opportunities to be had. So in this more brief video, hopefully, we're gonna dig into how the heck you rank for words that you're just not quite getting when your SEO strategy is already working. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Sam Sarson. I'm the owner of Then Can Designs, an SEO agency in Bend, Oregon. But I can serve any business that serves local customers anywhere. Well, preferably in America or Canada. And so today, this guy isn't just helping himself rank higher. We're going to try to rank somebody else higher. So let's see what we can do for our first friends out in Canada, eh? So David reaches out and he says, maybe I've reached the limits. Who knows? David's got some SEO experience. He feels like he's doing all the things he can. You got to push the buttons, pull the levers, turn the dials, right? This is how SEO works. And David's done a great job on his wife's practice's site. Did I say that right? But there's always got to be room for growth, right? But not always. I mean, look at that traffic. He's doing great. You know, it's peaking up. It looks like it's at the highest it's been in 2 years. He dipped down on some of the keywords, but for the most part, he's doing really well. So this got me thinking, where is the traffic coming from? And just so you know, full disclosure, some of the SEMrush tools we're going to use are on the Pro version, and I apologize for the people that don't have that, but just follow along anyway. Here are all the keywords they're ranking for. If you're using the free version, you'll probably only see 10, but if I sort by traffic percentage, we'll see branded is at the top. We also have RMT Vancouver, which is probably their primary keyword, okay, which are showing up in the map pack for. But then we start to hit a lot of, see that I there? That stands for informational. These are informational keywords, okay? And they have a ton of traffic coming from their blog. Now, if you've seen some of my other videos, I'm a big fan of mentioning that, especially in 2024, you want to focus on bottom of the funnel keywords first and then work your way up. Bottom of the funnel keywords have commercial intent. These are usually your service pages. Top of the funnel keywords are when people are still looking. Now, I'd be curious to hear from David, more of a conversion-based perspective. Are they getting leads? Are they getting patients from the top of the funnel keywords? And that's something that you could probably keep track of by using something like Google Analytics or maybe Microsoft Clarity, so that way you can actually watch customer journeys and see people come on to your blog post and follow all the way down to, booking an appointment. But here's an issue with top of the funnel keywords. It's not bad, and I want to show you why it's actually really good. Let's just take a moment to reward this behavior. The authority score is like a 12, but some of the actual service pages, and we'll find them at some point as we're flipping around, are up in the like 40s, 50s, and 60s because they have so many backlinks going back to them. So this site has a lot of Google juice, as some people call it, and so we love that. But at the end of the day, we want to capture people at the bottom of the sales funnel. So that's what I was thinking. But before we get to that, let's take a moment to look at the Google Business Profile, right? Because that's where the issue is. When you look up massage therapy Vancouver, we're not seeing results. And let's just make sure that's what people are searching. And in case you're at home wondering, I did switch over to Canada. So we are doing Canada. So I have to remember to flip that back over to the States. So we have 2.4 K, so 2,000, over almost 2,500 monthly searches. KD's, it's a little high, but our friends are ranking around 8th. Okay, so it's not bad, but Vancouver, big metropolitan area. If you're outside of the top 3, you're probably not doing much. But I actually kept looking around, and registered massage therapist seems to be the kind of the preferred term in that area. And sure enough, the volume there is almost 500 monthly searches higher. Okay, RMT Vancouver, right? That's what we just searched. Yep. So that's the highest, and our friends show up somewhere around the first page. But here they're showing up 10th. But they do show up in the map pack when we looked earlier. And I should mention too, like when you're talking about a big metropolitan area, sometimes you have to worry about like neighborhoods. So a bigger city I've lived in my life is Portland, and I know like when I live in Southwest Portland, I'm not worried about results in Northeast Portland, and that makes sense, right? And Google is going to do the same thing, and so it's really important to narrow down the areas that you're trying to rank for, really based by your neighborhood. And if we actually look back at the map, so if we're looking here, Vancouver's this huge city, right? And they're actually over here on the west end. And so if you look at west end, they usually pop up around first. But they're also super close to Central, Gastown, Cole Harbor, and then it appears that this is actually like downtown Vancouver. I can't get it to pop back up, but I was seeing that earlier. This is like downtown Vancouver. And so if we look up RMT downtown Vancouver, now we see a totally different set of results. Even though our friends are definitely located in that area, they've been bumped way down. Now, I could go through their Google Business Profile and say like, okay, let's see if I can find some opportunities. But spoiler alert, there's pretty much nothing left. They've done it all. Kudos to David. Maybe he watched the Google Business Profile Masterclass. But here's the thing. We have to look at the competition. What are these people doing? Well, I'm going to show you what they're doing. They're kind of breaking the rules. So these first ones, they have literally the street corner, which you're not supposed to do for your address, let alone the name of your business. And then it says downtown Vancouver. This place says massage therapy afterwards. This place says Gaston Massage Therapy. I think that one's actually the name of the business. And then we have, there's another one. Let's look at these guys, for example. All right, so again, for your Google Business Profile business name, your actual business name has to be listed on there. And so their actual business name is Reset Massage Therapy. It says Vancouver, and it's in the logo, so they could do that. They could write, registered massage therapy, Reset, Vancouver. Now let's see what they have here. Reset, registered massage therapy. But then they have like the street name, and it says downtown Vancouver. That's not part of the branding. Now, give me a second here to pull up the old results I was looking at here a second ago. Okay, so massage therapist, Vancouver, BC. That's what I searched this time. And the first two are Everest Therapeutics Massage Therapy, Evolve RMT Vancouver, registered massage therapy. Now let's go to their sites. All right, Everest Therapeutics does say massage therapy right there. It's not really part of their branding or their name, but I'll allow it. Their site also is copyright 2013, so kudos for ranking so high off of that. But if we go to Evolve's website, who's ranking second, they have no mention of massage therapy up there or here, and it looks like it's not part of their logo, it's not part of their brand name. They do have Evolve Vancouver as part of their domain, so I could see them maybe getting away with putting Evolve Vancouver. But what they've done is they have stuffed RMT and registered massage therapy into the name. And so, if we go to our friends, Wellness, they are an RMT and acupuncture clinic, but what I want you to notice is that they're not saying massage therapy here in the name, and pretty much everybody else has at least massage in the name. Now, it's good that it says RMT because, as we just saw from SEMrush, that's what people are actually searching, right? Like, I don't know what the percentage is, I can't do the math that fast, but 500 more people search that a month. But they're missing out on 2,400 searches potentially by not having that in there. So, I mean, I don't ever like to make unethical suggestions, so I won't. But I'm just saying, if they somehow put, registered massage therapist and then put RMT in parentheses afterwards, like the guys we saw on the last page, I mean, that could help. Yeah, like these guys. Something like that. I think it could help. So that's the Google Business Profile. Now, what do we do about the website? There's definitely some room for growth, but it's very marginal, right? They're getting plenty of traffic, but are they getting patients? That's what's important for a clinic like this. Now, I want to emphasize, I'm always talking about the primary keyword, but there are other service-based keywords at the bottom of the sales funnel, right? Their other big service they offer is acupuncture, and so I looked up acupuncture, Vancouver, British Columbia, right? The search traffic's 1,300 per month. The KD is 19, so that's real low. Zoom in on that so you can see it. And then you'll also start to see like the different areas of Vancouver, right? You're seeing North Vancouver, and then some other searches will show like downtown, etc. And so there are our friends. They're fourth. And so if I did a keyword gap between them and some of their competitors, which I did over here, what I noticed is that this one is ranking very well. But look, you get all these other keywords that are around, right? LSI, if you will. Keywords, latent semantic index. Check out my other videos where I talk about that. And look at these little like opportunities, right? Just these little opportunities to rank a little higher. When you look at the word they rank highest for, they're the blue ones, right? They're ranking really well for acupuncture downtown Vancouver. Again, they're downtown, that makes sense. And they're also ranking highest for misspelled acupuncture Vancouver, which I like, that's fun. But there's some opportunities for growth here under like best acupuncture in Vancouver. So I'm curious to see, like, if we click on that, what's the search volume per month? So check this out. I mean, the volume's way lower than we're talking about, but these are keywords that we're probably completely missing out on by not showing up on the first page. And so best acupuncture in Vancouver. And then if you actually go to that page on their site, they've done a good job of optimizing for acupuncture in downtown Vancouver, right? We look at the SEO title, downtown Vancouver acupuncture, all that good stuff. We see acupuncturist, we see a lot of LSI keywords, a lot of great work's been done here. And then from like a UX experience, the site's beautiful. Like, it's very clear what I'm supposed to do. I can need to book an appointment. I can call. All the different services are right here. I'm getting it explained what it is. I'm seeing the conditions that can be helped by using this service. And then if I look up, there's a spot right here where they almost use it right here, right? So it says, our acupuncture service is the best among all Vancouver acupuncture clinics registered in downtown Vancouver, BC. But I think if we just tweak that a little bit, I think we can actually get Google to boost this up here because they have so much domain authority. Sometimes you just gotta match the keywords exactly, right? So let's look back at that. I'm just playing around here, but I just changed it to our primary goal is to improve your wellness, and we strive to provide the best acupuncture, I spelled it wrong, in Vancouver, BC. We are proud to have the top rated acupuncturist in downtown Vancouver, BC. And so I did lose acupuncture clinic, and so I want to put that in somewhere else. I also definitely want to spell acupuncture right, which I did not do twice. But I think you get the point, right? There are places where we can exactly match these keywords on the page, maybe even throw them up into some headers, and maybe get a little bit of a oomph, which will bounce over to the other keywords that we're trying to rank for, as long as we don't have too much keyword cannibalization. The nice thing is they've done a really good job here where they have a very clear service page, right? Sometimes I see that with businesses where they have service pages that are overlapping too much, and I've even done that when I build websites. Sometimes I put it too close and I see us ranking like this, and really, the one page down here is bogging down the other page, and so we need to get rid of that, or like really focus it on a different keyword, and that'll boost it up. That's not what's happening here. It's just, I think there's just a couple extra words that you can throw in there. And so In summary, when it feels like you've done everything that you can for your SEO and your Google business profile, chances are there's still a couple more things you can eke out. And so in this case, we checked out the competition and we saw what they were doing, and we found out that maybe there are some tiny changes we can make to the Google business profile title, maybe. And we've also found some other keywords at the bottom of the sales funnel, because they're doing great at the top of the sales funnel. The bottom of the sales funnel, we're reviewing now, and we're seeing maybe some opportunities for some content optimizations that could potentially lead to more conversions down the road, because the page looks beautiful. We just need to get this beautiful painting in front of more people. And of course, if all else fails, at this point, honestly, they're probably getting to the point where it might be a good idea to try a little bit of PPC. Not sure what it looks like up north, but hey, it might be time. That was a Canadian name. I hope you really like this video. If you find content like this useful, please hit that subscribe button and stick around, and be sure to like the video because that makes it easier for other people to see it. If you want to get something like this for your business, you can head over to thencandesigns.com/review. And you can get a free marketing review for your business with 3 actual items if you qualify. And if you don't, I'll still holler at you and give you some tips to maybe help you out with your business. And if you don't feel like spending 5 minutes to get a free marketing review for your business, well, just head over to SeoSuccess.com, put in your first name and your email, and you'll get signed up for an email list where every week you'll get SEO tips straight to your inbox for free. Please check it out, getting good feedback. People are liking it. Thanks for sticking around. And if you're still trying to DIY your SEO, then I hope you stick around, because you know there's more good stuff coming down the pipeline. Till next time.